morning internet, it is 8:15 in the morning and welcome back to the channel. Welcome here in San Pedro de Atitlan, right here at Lake Atitlan. And today I think it's going to be an interesting day. I'm not going to ride very far, I think it's only 100 kilometers, but on the way I'm gonna try and see a few things. I'll show you on the map kind of what's going on. So this is where I am right now, right on this side of the lake. And my plan today is to ride to Quetzaltenango, which is only over here. But I'm gonna make a few detours here and there. And yeah, then I want to end up in Quetzaltenango. Let's go! I'm really quite excited to go to Quetzaltenango. I have very fond memories of that place because Quetzaltenango is where more than 10 years ago I lived for 6 weeks with a local family to learn Spanish. And I had some Spanish in high school, 1 year I think it was, so not so much, and I already forgot everything by then. And I really wanted to learn Spanish, so I went to school every day and lived with a family. And so Quetzaltenango, or actually everybody calls it Xela. Xela is kind of the pet name of Quetzaltenango. So Xela really has a special place in my heart. And I tried to reach out to that family. I sent a message on Facebook, seeing if they still live there. I don't know, we have not been in touch for years. It's market day today. Oh, look at all those fresh vegetables. Great, where am I going? Take a right. So I was hoping to get in touch with them again, but I sent a message a week ago and they didn't reply. They didn't read it even, so I don't know, maybe they've moved. It's possible. And I don't think I'll remember exactly where they lived. I mean, it's such a long time ago. And all these towns, they're like a maze. So I don't think I'll be able to track them down. Or maybe, I'm thinking now, actually maybe I can see if I can find a Spanish school, because the Spanish school got me in touch with the host family. Oh dear, I entered the maze again. Oh, I think this is probably the same way. I'll go this way. Oh, this lady also has such beautiful clothes, eh? Amazing, I love it. Alright, one last look on Lake Atitlan. Actually, I hope that the road towards San Marcos is open now, because I have to take that road to get out of here. There isn't another way, unless I go back over that bandit place. But I don't want to do that, and I have to ask again for a police escort, and well, we all know how that went last time. So I really want to continue this way, but I don't know actually if the road's open. I'm guessing they'll only close it certain times of the day, but they must keep it open as well. Otherwise you just have no way of getting out of here. Okay, road's open so far, that's good. See, that down there is San Marcos, so that's where I wanted to go before, but I couldn't. Absolutely stunning place, right? I am now in San Marcos. Oh, that was San Marcos already. Oh, look at that. We're having some hairpins coming up. Woohoo! So, trucks coming around the corner. It's quite cloudy today. I'm wondering if this is the kind of the onset of the rainy season, because that's gonna start soon. So it might be beginning. And well, the beginning of the rainy season, that also means that I have to get out of Central America. Because riding in a rainy season, it's not fun, eh? Oh, somehow I've been climbing massively. I'm almost at 3,000 meters altitude, in the middle of a cloud, and it's absolutely freezing. Oh, man, it's cold. Ooh, I can't see anything. Very poor visibility. Ah, this is better. So, this happened. I wasn't even filming. I was like, oh, let me just take this little dirt road up. And then, I don't know, then I ended up there. And guess what? I broke another mirror. Look! Now I broke my right side mirror. But like, broke, the glass even. Can you believe it? And this is also not easy to get her back up, because oh man, this is not gonna be easy. Okay, it's a little bit rough, but I just wanted to ride here, and yeah, that did not go according to plan. Pardon? Oh. Sí.
Cuidado.
Mi plan era ir
¿Para arriba?
Sí, pero quizás es mejor.
Te cayó.
Sí, para acá.
No te golpeó. No,
está bien, está bien. Yo estoy bien, sí, todo bien.
No.
Solo mi moto se fue.
Sí. Tal vez es más fácil regresar.
Sí, voy a regresar y voy para otro
Pues
lado.
sí.
Sí. Primero,
Ayuda.
sí, son mis cosas para
Sí.
menos pesa, para levantar. Pero voy a poner mi moto así.
Agarra el timón, le doy yo el giro para allá. Espera. Vale. Espera.
Sí, vamos, así.
Cuidado. Bueno, tú.
Ahora todo bien. Sí. Gracias, señor. Muchas gracias. Ay, adiós. That nice man with his bicycle. He helped me put Alaska back down a little bit. I'm gonna take another road because it's a little bit rough up there. But I think the damage of this little shenanigan is that I broke my mirror again. But I think also my throttle got stuck, which is not so good. So yeah. Back to another motorcycle shop I go, I think. Well, that mirror didn't last very long, did it now? But okay. And now, this is so stupid, but I left that one mirror, that double take mirror that I had before, the one I still had left. I left it at the workshop in El Salvador because I was like, I'm not gonna carry around one mirror. There's no point. I can't bring everything. But now, of course, I would like to have that mirror. Anyway, if you know everything up front, then it's gonna be boring life, eh? Okay, so see, my mirror just... Oh man, look at that. Completely broke off. Anyway, let's check my throttle because I think it's stuck. Yeah, see? My throttle, because I fell, this came on the rock, and now my throttle is a bit stuck. See? No hands. Remember I had the same thing on the Kalahari Rally when I crashed with Savannah. I also got a throttle stuck. Back then, of course, I was in a rally with mechanics running around everywhere. They then helped me. But now I am somewhere alone in Guatemala. Anyway, I am going to retreat. I have to admit defeat. And I'm gonna find a normal road, and then, well, in Xela I'm going to look for a workshop because I don't know exactly how to fix this. Maybe it's just a matter of loosening up the handguards a little bit. But last time with Savannah that wasn't the case. They had to do a little bit more. So I'm gonna need some help with that. But yeah, see? I have, I said it, cruise control now. Unintentional cruise control where I can just, woohoo! I just keep on riding. A little bit dangerous. There is not a dull day in my life. I'm going to pretend that I didn't just launch myself into a ditch and play a little bit of a tour guide here. Because the reason I came here is to see this church. And you may think, right, a little yellow church, is that really worth all this hassle? Well, I don't know if it's worth a broken mirror and a stuck throttle necessarily, but this church became kind of Insta famous, although this was before the era of Instagram. But at some point the Lonely Planet guide used the picture of this church on the cover page of their books, and that's when this church really became very famous in Guatemala. But besides the color, it's a really fascinating church. So I just want to show you a little bit up close. See if I can ride around and end up on the other side of the square. This town is called San Andres Xecul, by the way. And I'm quite close. I'm just a little bit north of Xela. It's not very far. So this church is pretty much where Christianity meets Mayan culture. So if you look close up to this church, you see a lot of ferns and angels holding ferns. And all the ferns and all the green on the church, they refer to a pre-Columbian era where the people were living much closer in relation to nature. And right at the top, they even depict 2 jaguars. Maybe you can see it from here, but it's right against the sun. But right at the top, holding that white thing, and that's 2 jaguars. And then there's loads of flying angels holding ferns as well over there. What a fascinating church, right? I have never seen a church which is decorated with ferns and greenery and with jaguars, and I think there's even more details, but they're a little bit hard to see. And apparently inside it's also quite a spectacle, but it's closed at the moment, so I'm not sure, but I can't see the inside now. So let's continue the ride towards Xela. Ah, stuck throttle. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm gonna fall again today, because with a stuck throttle it's a bit hard riding. Oh, and now I'm going into a dead-end road. Yep, I'm going wrong. Oh dear. This was not the plan, but hey, what was today? So far not much is going to plan. This way. Rico! Those look so nice ice creams. Okay, back we go. I should have. I see now what I did. I went 1 street too early. Should have gone into this one. I have arrived in Xela. El odio a los tiranos los hizo mártires. 1897. And we have a McDonald's there. Wow, either a lot has changed in the last 10 years, but I do not remember this part of Xela for sure. Maybe when I get a bit closer to the city center I'll recognize something. Honda! Okay. Let's check that out. Maybe they can help me. Alright, so I am sorted in a way. I bought a new mirror, so that is good. So I have another mirror again. And they adjusted my throttle a little bit. So my throttle is normal again. So that will make my life a lot easier again. Adios! And anyway, the sad thing is that, you know, I'm complaining about these tires, which just are not good enough for the type of terrain that I want to ride. And you know, I always feel like if you're complaining about something that you can change, you must change it. So I thought, even though these tires, I now have, what is it, 700 kilometers on them, I'm like, I'm gonna change them. You know, I need something better because, I don't know, maybe I cannot blame all the falling down recently on the tires, but it does play a role. So here in the Honda shop, I'm looking for these tires, and they actually have a CRF300 Rally there standing in the shop with some nice, decent, aggressive tires. So I don't think they didn't look brand new to me, but a lot better than I have now. So I'm like, oh please, can I buy these tires off the bike? And they said no, you cannot buy them because I don't know, something with the inventory or something, because they were already on that bike. So I'm like, please let me buy them. I really want to buy them. And it's so hard to find the tires that I need around here in the size that I need. They're just really hard to find. They didn't want to sell them to me, so that's a bit disappointing. But okay, hey, I bought these tires, so I have to live with them, I guess. It's just, I'll mention it again. If you haven't seen the episode, I didn't have a choice because they also didn't have anything else in El Salvador either. Or well, in San Salvador, where I was. Anyway, at least the mirror problem is solved and the throttle problem is solved. So let's look at the bright side of things. This is more how I remember Xela, with the narrow streets and the cobblestones. Casa Kiwi. Hola! Alright, that is done. I have a place to stay. And you know, it's interesting how these things work, because I couldn't think of the Spanish school that I went to 10 years ago. But as I enter this part of Xela, it comes back to me and I'm like, El Portal. The Spanish school was called El Portal, and it's actually not far from here, only a few blocks. So I'm now going to walk to the school and see. I actually don't know if they're open today because it's Saturday. The lady that I stayed with, I know her name, and yeah, it would be so nice to say hello. She probably doesn't remember me, but who knows. Yes, there it is. Oh, I found my old Spanish school. Let's see. Not opening the door. It's probably because it's weekend. I can try one final thing, is try to ring them. See if they pick up the phone.
La persona a la que llamó no está disponible en este momento.
No, nobody's there. What a shame, what a shame. But it is what it is. There is something else I would like to do, which also brings back memories of Xela. And that is going to one of the many public baths that are around here. It's chilly here in Xela. Right now it's okayish, but it gets cold, especially in the evening. And a lot of people that live in Xela don't have access to hot water or to heating. So what they do is they go to public baths to have a warm bath. So there's a lot of them throughout town. Some of them are really old. So I think I'm going to get my bathing suit and pay a visit to one of the baths. Desde 6 años ya.
Sí, más de 6 años ya no está acá en Xela.
Ah, ¿y usted cómo está?
Muy bien, gracias, Lee.
Ah, voy a estar aquí a las 6. Tom over here, the owner of this place, he just helped me and he found another phone number of the Spanish school online, and I just rang, and actually the owner of the Spanish school, she remembered me, and she just told me that my host family, she actually moved to the States already 6 years ago. I was already thinking that maybe she doesn't live in Xela anymore, so I won't be able to see my old host family. But the owner of the Spanish school is going to come at 6 to see me, so that's really, really nice. So now I have time to try and go to the public bath, and then I'll be all freshed up for when she gets here. See you in a bit, thanks. So much has changed in Xela. It's unbelievable. There used to be a public bath very close from here, walking distance. But Tom just told me, no, they've closed. So now I have to go 3 kilometers away. It's not super far, but then I thought, you know what, let me go there with Alaska. Okay, so we're here are the baths. There's a lot of different ones, so I'm just gonna find a nice one. Ah, see, baños. Baños, here's one. Oh, there's another one, Baños El Jordan. Baños La Fe. Lots of them. Oh, there's another one, Baños something. And then we got another Fuente Saludable, San Silvestre. This looks like a popular one. Gracias. So welcome to one of the public baths here in Xela. This place alone has 50 of these. So you have a little bench to put your stuff, and then water's coming through here. So this is cold, and this is very hot. And then that's the door. So there's only one tiny little window. So I'm just quickly going to change in my bathing suit, and then let's try the bath. Oh, this is pure bliss. This is so nice. It's such a long time ago since I had also a proper warm shower. And so I have to pay 20 quetzales for 1 hour of this room. It's about $3 for an hour of super nice warm bath. So I am going to end this video here. That was it for today. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'll see you in the next video. How nice here. Let's go and greet her.
Tanto tiempo sin verte.
Tanto tiempo. 10 años, más que 10 años.
Sí, más de 10 años.
Entonces, chicas,
Pues salud.
salud.
Un gusto volverte a ver después de tantos años. 10 años.
10 años.
Sí. Hace 10 años ya no.